Well, hello my friends, and welcome to I got hired to guard the button that destroys the earth. You got hired to guard the button that destroys the earth. I sure did. I don't know how I got this job. Press anything to lose. Except when there is an event happening. During certain events, press anything to save the button. You'll get a hint the first time an event happens. Press the hint, press any button now, which includes click. Good luck guarding the button. I think I actually want to use the keyboard for this. The mouse. Or the spacebar. Okay. Oh, I scrolled. Oh my god, that's loud. No, integrate. And I just realized during the course of that, freaking. I'm so bad at Let's Playing. I didn't check my audio on the other recordings, and now the other one's not gonna have any sound. The other one's not gonna have any game sound. The game sound magically. The other game I played was a horror game. The game's not gonna have any sound because it was a horror game. And it's gonna be bad because I suck at what I do. I'm bad at Let's Play. You didn't check my friggin' settings. Alright. Moving on. This game has sound. Got hired to destroy the earth. Or hired to guard the button that destroys the earth. God damn it. I'm bad at games. I'm bad at this. I didn't check any freaking settings first. I just thought it would be fine. Man. Alright, we're task at hand. We're guarding this button. Specifically this button we are guarding currently. So we wait for an event to happen, and then we press any button to halt the event from happening. Okay, and is this real-time minutes? Are these real people minutes? Or is the clock counting to something? Is there a game win? I guess not. You know, it's a good thing I don't have the goal of being a professional Let's Player. Like, I'm doing this for fun, as justification to experience more games. Because if I was doing this professionally, I'd be bad at this. Alright, we hit the 1. So I think these are real people minutes. Yeah, I'd be real bad at this. I don't check my goddamn settings before recording. I'm so miffed about that. I'm not great at bringing the energy. I really am not, because I am a genuine person. I have a hard time faking things. So, I have a hard time faking things, and I myself am not a high energy person. I'm usually described as a low energy person. So, is anything supposed to happen? Alright, something will happen. Something will happen. Something will happen. Or if it doesn't, it doesn't. No. Ever vigilant, ever vigilant, ever vigilant. Yeah, it's a good thing I'm not a professional. I'm not doing this professionally. I'm not relying on this for income. Because good heck do I suck at this. do I suck at... I'm not great at editing. There's some videos where I've definitely tried harder and played around more, and the editing's much, much better. There's a lot of these where I'm much more minimalist with it. Because I find a lot of editing when I'm watching... So I say this a lot, but I try to make something that I'd enjoy, that I would watch, that I take the things from watching other Let's Players that I either like or would change, and correspondingly either try to emulate or change. And I think over-editing is annoying and in the way. I don't like it. I don't like when there's like things across the screen all the time and a bunch of sound effects all the time. Once in a while is neat. A little visual gag here or there is neat. It's fun, whatever. But if it's anything more than like a little bit, it's too much. I don't like it. I don't like it. So I don't like the over-editing. And I don't like, fake energy. So I mean, I'm a genuine person anyway. I'm bad at I say I'm a genuine person as a better spin on it, but I'm bad at faking anything. If I'm not having a fun time, it's kind of noticeable I'm not having a fun time, and I will try my best to have a fun time, but it's obvious. When I'm stressed, it's obvious. When I enjoy something, I am sincere about what I enjoy about it. I'm bad at faking. But I choose to put that in a positive light, in a positive spin, and say I'm genuine. What you see is what you get, mostly. I mean, sometimes I'm being a punchy idiot, and when I'm being a punchy idiot that's trying to be jokey, I hope that's not being taken too seriously, but beyond when I'm goofing and being facetious, it's all sincere the whole way up and down. Is there anything supposed to be happening? We're at a 4-minute mark, and only one sound off screen has happened. I'm trying to give this the benefit here, and I'm killing time by talking. Because if I'm not talking, and this is just happening, it's just a timer on the screen and nothing's happening. We're trying to not that. Yeah, my not great Let's Plays. I'm realizing the things that I would prefer don't get popular. So the over edits get popular. I don't like a lot of editing. I don't like enjoying it. I don't like watching overly edited videos, overly done up videos. I don't enjoy it, so I aim to do it less while still trying to cut out any of the bad. Like, sometimes there's noise in the background. Sometimes there's stuff going on in the house. Sometimes neighbors are fighting outside. Sometimes there's construction. And I try my best to edit that out where I can. Sometimes I have to pause and address the cat puking outside my door. So times like that I edit out. But when I'm struggling with a game, I try and keep that in. What I try, how many attempts it takes me, I prefer to leave that in, because when watching Let's Players, I always wished that I could see what they did. So they'll be like, alright, hold on, I'll be right back, and then they cut ahead, and it's like, man, I spent half an hour trying to figure that out. And it was this the whole time! As fun as that is, and as much as I understand it, I would rather be along for the ride. I would rather have watched all the attempts. So, that's what you'll see me do sometimes, is I will fast forward to show that I made multiple attempts. Like, I might have been quiet, or like not talking and just focusing to try and make the thing happen, and I will fast forward or cut it up and just show the attempts, or what I tried to do different. Because I think it's important for that shared experience of, this is what I did, this is what I tried, these are the things. Not just jump ahead and be like, oh man, that took so many tries. This is how many tries it took me. This is how dumb I was, but also how challenging this puzzle was. This is, I'm not trying to, I don't know how to phrase what I want to say here. Also, I think we have just been sitting here for 7 minutes and nothing has happened. One thing has happened. I guess this is just me talking at y'all. I don't know what I want out of this Let's Play beyond that I use it to justify playing games I wouldn't play otherwise. You see, oh, there was a fly. It took 7 minutes and a thing finally happened. And I reacted instantly. I want that known. My reaction time on that was solid. The issue was resolved before I recognized what the issue was. We did it. Go team. What the hell was I talking about? My last subject. Yeah, I don't know what I want out of this at a bigger level, right? Because my goal isn't get popular. My goal isn't get famous. I think famous is icky. It doesn't seem like the spotlight that I would want. I'm not a performer. I'm not. So what this Let's Play even is really is an excuse to play games, talk about games, right? I, by myself, if I spend a whole day playing video games, will have a mental health crisis that time is finite, I am wasting my life, what am I doing? I spend a whole day and accomplish nothing, I've done nothing, because, I, like many of you, have grown up in a sick society where we are judged on productivity. And I have an over-awareness of my own mortality. I am overly aware that I am going to die someday. And I have a limited amount of time on this earth. And trying to enjoy it while feeling like I'm not... I feel like I'm not getting enough out of my time. You know, like what I do. Like I work 5 days a week, starting work roughly 7:30 in the morning, leaving at 5. And my whole day is just busy every day. Mostly it's emails and calls and spreadsheets. And that's, if it serves a function, but what part of that feels like a life lived? And before this, I spent half a decade in retail. The last 2 years as a supervisor during the... and I was a supervisor during the COVID years. That was brutal. But again, that takes up all your goddamn time. What part of that feels like a life lived? You know? So trying to balance out the feeling of doing enough with my finite time while having fun it drives me insane regularly. If I don't accomplish enough, if I don't feel sufficiently accomplished within, like, I don't know if there's, like, a specific metric of time, but, like, if I feel like I've wasted time, I will go in a bad mental health spiral. And I try to prevent that by, like, no, we didn't waste our time. We experienced this, and that experience gave us these. We saw something different we wouldn't have. Like, if I go out to the movies, see a movie that's absolutely crap, that I hated, I won't spin it like I lost time to it, because that will give me a mental health crisis. I will joke about the parts that went wrong. I will discuss earnestly, and an excuse to be critical, because if you do a critical analysis, now you're being thoughtful about a thing. It's not a waste, it's a thought exercise. That and I ate an entire bucket of popcorn by myself. Big bucket. Because popcorn, I love popcorn. I love popcorn a lot. It's so funny. People don't believe me when I say, when I offer them popcorn, and they're like, no. And it's like, are you sure it'll be gone before you know it? Like, no, it's fine. Like, halfway through the movie, they look over, and I have a completely empty bucket of popcorn. God. Because that surprised a couple people. My absolute slutty love for popcorn. I can't eat it like I used to because, this body is a prison, and you're only allowed so much fun before it becomes a medical problem. Still nothing is freaking happening. Okay. What else? I guess the last time I surprised friends, or I surprised anyone with how much popcorn I ate was when I went to see Prometheus. Not Prometheus. What's that crap alien movie that came out? I know that doesn't really narrow it down, but it's the work planet where a couple of British teens go to the alien station that is swarmed with aliens, like the Aliens franchise aliens. What the hell was that movie called? I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I really didn't like it. I thought it was dumb as hell. I only saw it because there was like a lot of hype around. It was specifically, there was a couple TikToks I saw where it's like a reminder: the xenomorph does not pass the Harkness test. And I was like, all right. I wasn't curious about this movie before, but now I am. Why are people being horny about the xenomorph this time? And you know what? I think this was the least xenomorph horny aliens movie I've seen in a long time. Because, like, Aliens vs. Predators 1 and 2 are more xenomorph horny. By a lot. I guess it was like the elevator scene where it does a superhero catch or something, but even that was dumb. Like, it wasn't. I feel like it didn't commit hard enough to its own bits. The CGI was unimpressive, and it didn't commit very hard to its own bits. Also, we're far enough into ending the episode. Nothing's happening on this one. This has been me talking at y'all. So I'm gonna blow up the earth and then end this episode here. Because I've just been rambling effectively about nothing. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you want to hear me talk more, or if you want my opinions on anything random, let me know. Throw them anywhere. I have a spreadsheet, not spreadsheet, a notes sheet that I've been putting thoughts on that someone has one of my friends or otherwise have raised as topics to muse on. Just in the event nothing's happening, or it's like one like for Minecraft. I have a Minecraft that I have to sit and edit at some point. I've been trying to do more on that. But Minecraft is a lot of quietly digging, quietly building, so what do you fill that time with? I can only reliably talk for so long before I talk in a circle or have no idea what I'm saying. So, like, conversation topics. God. Alright, yeah, never mind. I'm in it. Bye, planet. Yeah, we played a little too long. What do you mean 15? That's 15 minutes? Someone had this on for 7 hours? Is that what that means? No, days, hours, minutes. Yeah. Someone had this for 7 hours. F that. My friends, thank you for hanging out with me if you have. I don't blame you if you haven't. And I do so hope you come hang out again soon. Bye, my friends.